Hey all, welcome back to the journey. So we're here on the property. Got the old truck parked here where the RV is going to be at. But this isn't where I need to get work done. I need to go that way. So let's head that way and I'll go show you what we're working on. All right, we made it over here to the other side of the property. And what I had told you guys before was that pipe had led into the yard to an area that looked square in shape. As I came over with a shovel, this area is square in shape, kind of where my coffee cup is, to roughly that tall grass here. And then it kind of comes over to here, and then back is the tank. But the handle had broken off, so I came over, I drilled out some more holes, got a new, basically, handle, what I'm going to use as a handle, but now I need to glue it in. So let's mix up some 5-minute epoxy. So before we can mix up our epoxy, we need to make a stir stick. A stir stick. Hiya. That'll do. Even has a mix here. So we'll go ahead and squirt us up some up in here. All right, we'll close this off to where hopefully we can use it for another day. And probably should get back over to where the hole is. I think I'm gonna need to mix a little bit more. All right, so it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to get the job done. So I'm gonna let that cure up. Even though it's 5-minute epoxy, you still want to let it cure for I don't know, however long it says, 10 minutes, 1 hour cure time. So boom, 1 hour, we'll come back. All right, while we're waiting for that to cure, let's go check out the well. I actually want to take a quick break for today's sponsor, and that is the Mark 10 bug zapper from Careland. Boom. Do you guys hate bugs? Ah, 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 ah. These flies are something crazy, and I just can't wait until the mosquitoes come out. Oh my goodness. But if you guys have this issue, but indoors, not outdoors, let's go check out and see what can help you. I actually reached out from ex-pest company, and they wanted me to do a review of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, open this up. So this is a indoor use only, but right now we're out here at the property. So you open it up, comes with a nice little warranty card. You can get that registered. So I'll put that over here. Boom, inside the truck. It also comes with a how-to. I'm a guy, I don't need that, right? But no, I'll check that out later. And it comes with a nice little brush. For sure, that's for cleaning out the product. It does come with a cord, because that's how you actually use it. It plugs in. So let's get this bad boy opened up. It's actually packaged really nice. This is a fairly nice bag. And then, ooh, pretty. Right? Tells you open and close. So that's where all of your nastiness would be. You use the brush to clean it out. Right? So that looks pretty straightforward. A plug. So this has the little, it's the C-type USB. And then the power on button. So let's get this thing plugged in and check it out. All right, so once again, still out of the property, but I actually have a plug here already going to the truck. So plug it in, you can see that I got a light. Turn it on, it is green. And I don't know if you can see it, it does glow purple. I'm not gonna stick my finger in there, but all right, so this actually does come with another product here. So I'm actually going to utilize this whenever I get to the house. But this is for the mosquito part. So this actually has two phases. So whenever you first turn it on, it is green. It turns on the UV, right? And it has the little zap thing. And then hit it again. It turns blue. You hear the fan going. So you put the bait up here at the top. That's what this is. Boom. And I'm pretty sure that you can go and reorder this stuff online. All right, and then it does what it needs to do. It will zap it. It sucks the mosquitoes in and does what you need to do. All right, and I have a lot of bugs around me already, so I think they're already getting attracted to the light. And then you press the button again, turns everything off, goes back to red. That's standby mode. All right. But like I said, this is a indoor use only. We're out here at the property. Obviously, I don't have it indoors just yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this back to the house. And if you guys want one right now, before April 1st, you guys can get up to a 40% off. That's right, 40% off. So go check down in the description. I will also link to the top comment. I will pin it to the top comment. The code that you need to be able to save you 40%. All right, so go check it out. So now back to our scheduled program. Well, I actually came out here the other day and I did that. I tipped it off just to be able to get in here easier. I obviously did not want to be climbing into there. So now we have a whole bunch of trash, insulation, all the other stuff. So let's get this cleaned up. And then I'm gonna get this disconnected from the well, because I need to gain access to the top of the wellhead. That way we can see how deep it is. so there we go. For the most part, I can get over here with a rake and get the rest of this stuff up, but I do need to clear this out because this is a lot of briars and thorns and the one little tree, and I'm tired of getting stabbed constantly. But all right, so we got the wellhead exposed. You can see, so this is basically the sleeve that the company puts in, and then it has another piece that goes into it, normally glued, but that piece is broken, so I'm going to need to fix that. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break. I'm a little winded because not only did I do this, I also had to walk back to the truck a couple times. So, and I don't know if you guys can kind of tell how far that is, but you kind of saw the quick step journey over here, through the creek, through the woods, over yonder's way over there. In case you guys haven't figured it out by now, I'm a chunky man. I'm a little on the big side. Yes, I breathe heavy. Breathe heavy, my friends. Whew. Like I said, not out here trying to kill ourselves, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee. I still got some coffee to drink. The tank, so I was watching the water come out of the tank, and it looked actually fairly clean. It didn't have a lot of sediment, so I don't know. I might even be able to reutilize that tank if it's still good, but we will see. I know the pump I still got to test. I might steal the extension cord off that lamp right there, and we'll get it tested out. For those of you that were thinking, why is he using a hoe to scrape that stuff out? Why doesn't he just go in there and pick it up? Well, if you're thinking that, that means that you've never lived in an area that has snakes and spiders and rats and field mice. So I'm not trying to have something jump out at me. So move it along with a stick first and then pick it up. All right, break time's done. Let's get these hoses pulled out of here. Now I don't know how far that actually goes down to, if that's because it shouldn't sit on the very bottom. You should be sitting up off the bottom a little bit, but just I can always measure these lines to kind of get a rough estimate of how deep this is. But I also want to put down like a plumb bob and just see. I want to be able to touch bottom and then see. But there's a lot of heavy like redness on the lines, so I know that typical to this area that there's heavy metal, you know, in the water here. It's just the type of rocks, the type of sediment that's here. So, but anyway, let's get this measured out. All right, so that's just a rough estimation. Our actual 100-foot tape is in the other truck that Gladys has back at the house. So I counted out 22 paces. My pace, roughly 3 feet, right? So 22 times 3, 66. All right, so anyway, I know it's less than 100 feet, and our pump that we have for in ground is it will lift up to 100 feet. So I know that that pump will be good, but regardless, I want to see how deep the actual hole is. All right, so Gladys had brought lunch, and now I'm gonna check the depth. So this is actually a specialty tool. It was actually for the F250. Is be able to get the nut off for doing what is it for? The wheel bearings. To be able to grease wheel bearings and stuff like that. But I am going to use it if I can ever get the string to go through there to check the depth of this well. So get to go through the hole. So that's a 1/2 inch square, and then I'm gonna put a washer on the other side. Drop it all over the place. Rip bark off the stump that you're working with. But anyway, you get a nice knot in there, tie it. Now that's gonna hold that. Allow me to drop that down, and then so that'll be nice and heavy, it's nice and tight, and then once it hits the bottom, your string slacks off. So let's see how deep this hole is. I have to get you all set up. I don't know if you can see, but there's already water sitting right around 2 foot mark, so you got a pretty high water table. All right, right there, boom, I hit bottom. And I'm gonna check, so basically it's a rough estimate of where the top of the water sits currently. It's here. Tie a knot. And then now it's time to pull it back out. And then we'll measure it, see how long it is. Picked up pieces of shell off the bottom. Now it's time to go for a walk. All right, so I got my knot right here. Got my weight way down there. And I got 100-foot tape, which I think this is well over 100 feet. So let's see. Got some flags. Oh, I actually did not need the flags, but that was 97 feet and like 4 inches. So I'll just say 97 feet roughly. It's still less than 100. It's like right there at, because obviously you don't want the pump sitting directly at the bottom. You want it to be up off the floor. And then I actually measured those hoses. So obviously my step of what I go is a little longer than what I thought it was. So I measured that out. It was only like 45 feet. So obviously the water table here is rather high, or at least to that area. And in seeing that and kind of seeing where the water table, now I know why the pond stays where it is, because that pond at its lowest level is like right around the water table from what I'm seeing. So that kind of changes up a little bit of what we were planning to do here, because we wanted to try to take this down some and kind of move it that way, which that's not going to happen. So for us to be able to kind of, I can level some of this out here, but basically where I'm standing on this part of like the driveway area coming into where the house and stuff was, this is it. It can't go any lower than where it's at. Oh, so yep, that's gonna change up some stuff. So Gladys is here. She's up in the front. She's up burning, still clearing some of the area up there. So I'm gonna go talk to her quick, and we'll come right on back, because we still need to check out that septic tank. Well, I think we're done for the well, with the well for today. So throw the cap back on. I'm gonna find something else to throw over the top of that, just to keep stuff out of there. But the hose I'll leave there. And yeah, so now let's go check out the septic tank, because I know that it has 2 access covers, so hopefully that's for both sides of the tank. Hopefully it is a divided tank, not just one big, you know, cesspot. But anyway, let's go check it out. And there we go. So yeah, basically the whole thing undid. And that's where the second hole is. And I tried looking for a broom, because there's something here, which I'm pretty sure is the maker. I don't know if you can read that. But anyway, I think our handle's glued in. So I'll go get the bar. I was going to kind of clean up these edges. Let's go get the breaker bar, see if we can get it open. Well, that glue doesn't work, so off to the next one. Well, folks, we were not able to successfully get the tank open, but I just do not have the mechanical advantage. So obviously the handle broke out of the first lid. I will get that reset in. I need to get it cleaned out a little better. But the other lid, I was able to pry on it. The handle on that one seems a little more sturdy, not ready to break. But what I need is a tripod with either the come along or a chain fall that I can get up here to lift those off, because trying to pry them off, I just don't have the mechanical advantage. But I will get to that another day. So I know you guys are kind of anticipating. You're like, all right, let's see what's in the septic system, you know, and I made you wait till the end of the video, but womp womp womp, sorry, not able to get into it today. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Make sure you're coming back though, because I will get it open. I'll get it checked out. I do know the company where it came from, and it's actually about 40 minutes north of us, so not too bad. If I need them to come out, take a look at it, I'll do so. So yeah, there we go. That's all we got for you today. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the journey. We're getting another step closer to getting onto the property full time. And whew, today was a workout. Oh, and by the way, we did get a water sample from the well. I'm also going to be collecting a water sample from the pond and from the creek to get those kind of analyzed, see where we stand with water quality on the property here. Hopefully you guys like what we're doing here. Give us that thumbs up, share us out to your friends, help us grow. And remember, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, y'all.